Hi, in this video I am going to install and run ASP.NET Core Microservice Repository. Before we start this microservice repository, let me explain the ASP.NET Run. This is the organization in the GitHub, and we have several repositories which explain ASP.NET Core and in every level. For example, the basics start with the beginner levels. This is the one project application including ASP.NET Core, Anti-Framework Core, and the other stuff with the default web application. This is also implementing the basic e-commerce application. Also, repositories continue with the clean architecture and domain-driven design implementation with test methods in the run ASP.NET Core repository. It will also continue with the CQRS one, implementing the CQRS design pattern, ASP.NET Core and Angular single page application. And the last one is the microservices, which includes all of the features and also using the Docker for the uh, API gateway, MongoDB, Redis, SQL Server, different database infrastructure, and also we use the event-driven architecture with the RabbitMQ and so on. Also implemented the CQN and CQRS and clean architecture in this repository. Let's start with the download this repository. This is the page of the repository, and you should clone or download in here. After that, you should open with the Visual Studio. When you download the code, you will see this code structure. Every folder represents a microservice. For example, this is the API gateway, basket microservice, catalog, ordering, web app, and so on. And every microservice has own structure and some of the layers including inside of that. For example, catalog API is one web API, ASP.NET Core Web API project, and implementing n-layer architecture inside of their folders. And also ordering microservice implementing clean architecture and CQRS implementation. That's why there is implementing another class libraries dependent broken the dependency each other, and you can following these folders and code structure as a microservices. We have also common folder. It is using for the event driven architecture. We make a common class library for the event bus RabbitMQ. Okay, regarding this project, also we have a book, step-by-step explanation, every line of code. So let's continue over this book. Uh, Before running the project, I want to show you in here prerequest. You should download the .NET Core 3 or X, and also you should download the Visual Studio 2019 and 16 or above. And this is crucial. You should also install the Docker desktop, and Docker desktop should be run. I already run the Docker desktop in my local nav, and it's running. So let's start to run the application. Before running the application, we should start Docker desktop. We already clone our repository, and after that run our command inside of the Docker compose YAML file. Where is that file? That file is, let me come, let's see, in here. On top of the folder, you can see the Docker compose file in here. Open the folder structure, and you can run command, and just need to copy this command and paste in here. Okay, I already run before, that's why it's getting error now. Let me show you. I was running this command before. It takes almost 5 minutes, that's why I'm not showing that line. After the composing Docker image with that command, you can able to open these URLs in your local computer. Let's open one by one. Okay, let's close these ones. Okay, start with the catalog API. As you can see that this is our microservice, and it has a Swagger implementation which is implementing catalog related APIs in here. You can test it in here. Also, basket API is here, also implementing APIs is the same way. Also, order API. We have 3 API in here, and we also have RabbitMQ. We should log in with the guest and guest user and password, and you will see the queues in here, and also overview we can see the line. And this is our API gateway. And this API gateway I'm using now hard code username in SWVNI. You can retrieve some of the information in here. The mediator pattern implemented in the API gateway with Ocelot. And this is the web application, the ASP.NET Core default web application. All of the things come from the API gateway. API gateway retrieve information from the these basket related APIs. Let me show you overall picture in here. Yes, we were implemented in here. This one is this project and exposing 8003, and this is the API gateway. API gateway is in here. There is not any UI in the API gateway with implementing Ocelot. Catalog ordering and basket microservice. These Swagger projects are catalog order and basket microservice, and event bus RabbitMQ is in here. Every microservice is running an app in here. I would like to show you in some quick demo in here. As you can see, let me open the product page. When we click the product page, basically it's integrate with the Ocelot API gateway, and API gateway retrieve products from the catalog microservice. The basic scenario is like that. And also let me add the cart something, and also one more thing at the cart. You will see some of the items in the at the cart. Continue with the checkout. We should load every items because it was getting error. Okay, now I am going to check out order. What I am expecting when I am going to check out the order, let's see. In the basket microservice, send event to RabbitMQ, uh, RabbitMQ interpreter, and order microservice consume this event and operating their inside operations and create a ordering record. Okay, so let me check out the order. Order are submitted successfully. Let's see our queues. We have a basket checkout queue. In the overview window, as you can see that there is a one record coming from the basket microservice and consuming from the ordering microservice. So how we can understand the consuming from the ordering microservice? When we check the orders, we will see the last item comes from the our order. This is the quick demo for our microservice example. What we're gonna do, we can start with the add to basket in here and start with the order, and we will see the RabbitMQ dashboard. There is an event and it's consuming from the ordering microservice. And the book, the rest of the books explain the codes, what we including and how we can develop these things one by one. There's with code explain code and also that explanation the structure, and that's all from my side. It's okay.